Man, it's such a good song. Oh, God. Okay. I think... I think I got everything sorted anyway. Let's knock that down a little bit. We're not going to have any noise anyway, so... I guess I can keep that to a level. Hello, sorry if I sound a bit... I guess the word is tired. Yeah, I currently have a cold which is making it difficult to breathe. Not much sniffy or sneezy or like stuff like that, but it's actually just directly hitting my asthma really bad. And that sucks. That sucks a lot. Oh, God. Anyway, all the nonsense with my life at the moment, well, this whole February, I freaking said about January, then like February comes along, and it's like, oh my God, like, just can't catch a break. But we're past that now. Still got one little thing to do in regards to my grandmother, but everything else is out of the way now. So we can get back on with everything else. Oh, God. And yeah, so today I thought, as just to try and get back into the swing of things, because it's been very on and off, I thought I'd just do the coding I was going to do, but on stream. I was going to start a game, but honestly, I'm feeling kind of rough at the moment. And with this idea I had for the code I need to do, I just thought, you know what? Just try and get this out before I start the game idea. Oh, God. Anyway, I'm not going to try and talk too much. I'll still try and explain stuff where I can and what's necessary. But my my throat and my chest is not the best. Anyway, for those that don't follow my Blue Sky, I post on Blue Sky every now and then instead of Twitter now. I've been working on basically Streamlinked, my Twitch to Unity API package that you can buy in the asset store. I've basically just been thinking of ways to make it more appealing for people to buy. It is a huge package with everything you need to basically make Twitch work in Unity as seamless as possible. But it's obviously expensive because it took me like a whole year to build. And yeah, while I'm unemployed, it is a very good idea to try and make money. So if I make it more appealing, then more people will buy it. So currently, I'm looking into expanding it so that you don't need to code to use it. And the easiest way to do that is with the visual scripting stuff. So I've just made an example node here, which just lets you do it. And it works in everything. Did I load this up? Yeah, okay. It's already preloaded. But I basically need to build and improve these nodes to be... Oh my God, that was quite the volume difference. I'm basically building and improving these nodes to reflect closer to what they do in code, but then also just allow a user to just use these nodes and not need to code anything. Having this node already, this is already like a huge jump. You can start the game and like you can just immediately jump into making a request and you get the data and it outputs it. Like, it's already like, it was so quick to just get to that point, and I'm so happy. But there's still a lot to do, because on top of just having the node, it needs different nodes to also allow it to interact with like the clients and there's nothing at the moment to let you work with the event sub or the IRC. It's a bit of a, it's very early days, and there's a lot to make, I think. But I think once I get started, like, on the other pieces, it shouldn't be that bad. But it's just getting this first node ready. Basically, if you have this one, you can do most of what you need to do with Twitch API. I'll just write an example function of what you can currently do at the moment. I was going to type public and private at the same time, like a freaking idiot. I am not used to typing with my mic like this. I'll just call it example. So with the client, it's super easy to make a call to the client. It's super easy to call Twitch. It's basically like, I'll just do one way here. One way is literally just Twitch API client, get the instance of it out, Twitch API client, client dot make Twitch API request, and you can basically just use that function to call and get something from Twitch. Really, really handy, and it's really easy. Or if you don't even want to get the client, you can literally just be like, Twitch API client, make Twitch API request. These two top ones are not multi-threaded, so I'll hang. But yeah, we do have async versions, and it's literally just as simple as if I just take the thing. So get users. So I think get users just works on its own, but for example purposes, you can just put in like headers, queries, the data, and a callback if you want one. I think this is how it currently is would just return a coroutine, because I think the other one wants a timeout. Yeah, it wants a timeout, so I'll just put like 1,000 milliseconds. And basically that is all it takes to call Twitch. As long as you have the client in the scene, it will just go off and get it. Super handy and super useful. So I'm trying to translate this into a node. Currently, what I've made is the equivalent of doing this. Well, hang on. This one's a... So what I've made is that equivalent. So you need to add your own endpoint. You need to add your own method. And it will go off and call it, essentially. It's not the best. That's the rawest version. If you don't like the way that I've done it, you can use this to essentially be like, I'm going to do it myself. I don't know why you would do it, but that is the base thing for if other things aren't working, you can just do it like that. That's what I've made. So I need to upgrade this to handle it if you provide the object that you want returning. That is currently the thing we need to think about. So over the past couple days, I've been building this. So basically, I've made a big enum with every single class in every folder. So bits leaderboard calls, like you can get the type here, get bits leaderboard, and then this attribute lets you get the class. I've been building that so it makes it a lot easier with the visual scripting. So I need to work that out. So, the best way to approach this is probably to separate the parts that are, like, the parts that are in every single type and then the parts that are not in type. So these three are always in type. Brain is just not working. So the way I'm thinking of doing this is basically we'll have one node that can handle all the functionality. That just makes it really easy. I don't have to worry about duplicate namings and stuff like that. I can just do things like set values in the inspectable, and it'll switch between the different formats of the type. Which actually had me thinking I might actually do something like... So if I do node type, we could probably do... So there's three types really. There's synchro... I can't spell. Ugh. Synchronous. I hate being dyslexic sometimes. So the three ways we got synchronous, asynchronous, and then coroutine. Actually. That's actually frickin' that's not node type actually, that's frickin' process type. Yeah, and then we'll do a second enum. I'll just call it variable type for now. So then we have none, so you do it raw, and then class. I could maybe try and do it as flag, but I have a feeling it's not going to work. I'll just do it like this at the moment. So I'll just duplicate. So adding those two should make it so that once it's reloaded, so yeah, we got both of the types up here. So Unity just does that for me. Can I combine it into a flag? That is a good question. We don't need a... It's literally just a test, so... 3, 4, 5... Yeah, how does it handle a flag? Because I don't know. Okay, that does not work. So flags does not work. So I guess we can get rid of that. Yeah, we'll probably just do 2 drop downs. It's kind of weird that when you click off it, so when you pick an option, it like changes it. Like it's sort of like it runs an update, which isn't the best. Does it do that with OnStart? Okay, yeah, it does do that with OnStart. So why does the bot like this song? Why does it do this? So I'll mark these as variable type none. Then down here we'll do variable type class. So all inputs are done by this type, like value input. I'll just call it class for now. We need to add do not serialize and allow nulls. That is not what I want. Actually, yeah, that's a good idea. I'll hide the label as well. We don't need it to say class on it because it'll be quite apparent. I've already forgot what it said. There it is. Port label hidden. So down here is the logic for setting up the header stuff. So we want to separate. Well, I'll just do that to group them together, but then also with enums you want to typically do a switch. I like to do this. Case variable type class break. Bad placement. Okay, in just doing that, if I take that out and save it, you'll be able to see it actually in action. So we take this set variable to class. That has immediately changed it to a different type, but it's also okay. So I've never actually done that with it actually connecting to something. What happens if I switch that back? So if I switch that back, okay. So it does remember. You have to handle that yourself. Okay. But yeah, I set that. It removes the values that we were making before, and it's now ready to show the new value that we're going to make. So in here we essentially want to do the same as the others, but we're obviously getting the type. So this one, to basically tell it what type we want, you give it a default value. That default value for this is Twitch API class enum, and then I guess the default, like the basic one you want to use is get users. I just thought, can you just reuse? I assume you just reuse them. But considering we have 2, Oh, but then also we want a port hidden. Okay, that's something to think about later, I guess. So now adding those two lines. Oh wait, yeah, I need to do that. I don't know what that does. I don't think it does anything for this, but it's worth being consistent. Right. So I switch that to class. Hey, look at that. Oh my god, that looks horrendous. Oh, good lord. Yeah, that's every single class in Twitch API. Oh, that is awful way of doing it. I can't even scroll wheel it. That is awful. Get VIP. Yeah, some wording it needs doing as well. I need to think of a solution for that. But that's generally how you want to do it. So with that enum, like, we're essentially putting in the exact class that we want to get from this. Oh god. Since it's, I have a theory actually. Hang on. No wonder I didn't see it. I spell it wrong. Like I do everything. And then I give it... It's not the functionality we want, but it's a theory. Would that work? I assume? Well, if I put this public test, that's the default. Actually, yeah, right. So, okay, yeah, we're stepping into just what on earth does this do if I do this? Oh, I did not like it at all. Define argument a item with the same key has already been added. Get games. Key get games. What? Key get what? Key get games. What? Is that something up with my constructor? What? What does it mean? What? Huh? Right, I'm gonna overwrite this a little bit. Just to make it not taking the default. Just see if I can get a bit more information out of this. Because that shouldn't be happening. What is this? Is it... I assume it's from this line. Yeah, it's something to... What the frick? Is it literally something to do with this enum and inside my container? It is. What? Huh? Excuse me? It was Get Games, wasn't it? This is strange. I am so confused. Farm operation. Why does it have a problem with adding it again? Because it's using the index value, so it's not actually doing an add per se. It's doing an index into that position to add the thing. It's not doing an add, as you would call it. So why is that complaining? I've not actually debugged a thing before. Does this just work? That doesn't seem to work. So I'll have to make a different thing to handle that. So confused. Why is that stopped working? Oh my god, I could probably close most of these now. They're all open literally because I was doing I had to update an interface, which meant updating all 200 or so of the freaking classes that it touches. Infinite clicking, I'm so sorry. Oh, that sent me flying. Well, it's probably enough for now. But I need a little test boy. I already deleted. I deleted my previous test boy, so give me a sec. So we want to do. Right, okay. Come on. Hurry up. God. Ba-ba-ba-da. Right, we'll just make an empty one and just see what it says, I guess. I'll do it on start. So it'll actually tell us when we hit play what happens. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, that works. I also need to disconnect the thing, what do you call it? Oh, right. I could probably just do it here. Ah, there we go. So that tried to do something. Right. Swap this back, and we just how do I turn this off? There we go. Right click. I guess I'll disable it so it doesn't even use the timer. Yeah. What is going on with this? Oh, build diction. Ooh, okay. So I did actually accidentally use the add. So we want this to be enum value equals false. I didn't realize I had left that in. That is bad of me. Woodsy, how you doing? Right, that should stop complaining now. And every time it builds a dictionary, it'll just make sure that... Why is it... That is actually a good question. Why is it rebuilding it? So it goes in, tries to get it. If the dictionary is empty, or it's less than the enum length. Oh, if it's not matching... So it crashed out. It crashed out before... That makes a lot of sense. So it crashed out before it was finished, or like... Or an enum got added. It tried to remake it. Right, okay, so... I should probably not do this, because if there's saved values in there already, we don't want to overwrite them. That makes a lot of sense. Feeling very out of it, you? I am mostly the same. My lungs are tightly squeezed and not good. I had to walk up to the pharmacy just to get my inhaler. Like, not a specific, like, just a general refill. And after, like, it was a 15-minute walk. There and back. I was so tired because I couldn't get any air in my lungs. Okay, so if I remember, there is triad. No, there's try-get. Ah, triad. Okay, so good. So triad. We want to do this because it won't overwrite the value, I think. I should probably look that up, actually. And I don't need the if statement because it's... We don't care, I don't think, about that value. I need to just quickly look up triad. Okay. So triad attempts to add the specific key and value to the dictionary. Unlike add, the method doesn't throw an exception if the element with the given key exists in the dictionary. Unlike the index, the triad doesn't override the element if the element with the given key exists in the dictionary. If the key already exists, triad does nothing, returns false. Good. Okay, that's what we want. So instead of add, we wanted triad. That is good. So now it should stop. So we're at 4. When it reloads, it should go 5. Okay. Hang on. Right. I think my tokens are up to date, so it shouldn't do a web call. It did a web call. God, freaking... I didn't realize I was out of date. Oh, right, because I tested a different scene. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's why. Everything came back okay anyway. No error though. Why did it not? This is odd. I'm running on like no sleep, as it was like 4 a.m. by the time I went to sleep. Why you, of all people, going to bed at 4 a.m.? That sounds like something I would do. Then was up at 6 a.m. Why were you up so soon after going to bed? What on earth? It's kind of like me with this cough thing, like my breathing, because with it closing my throat up, it's like I have to like get up, take my inhaler so it opens up again and I can go back to sleep. Right, put that in debug mode, hit go. No error this time, and the refresh worked correctly. Okay. So yeah, I was just in a different scene before. God, that looks awful. Get add sketch. Is there no other way? I thought I implemented a. I forget the specific wording for it. The thing that basically automatically words and adds it. Oh right, yeah. I need the property drawer instead. Yeah, so it should be doing it by GB culture info, but for some reason it didn't do it. That's strange. Why didn't that do it? Because if you look at the client, it does it correctly. And the client's using where is it? Flag Denum. Scoops. Ah, it's using. Oh, I don't want to go through every single one to add an underscore. No. Okay. I do not want to add an underscore to all of them. Because there's freaking like. Oh, there's so many. Okay, I'll think. Gotta think. C# adds is before capital R. Oh, that is just. I did a quick Google search. That is definitely like too much to add for such a simple thing. Unity string formatting editor. Oh yeah, I should probably read chat as well. I was talking to Libby and Argent until about 3:30 a.m. What? Why? And me being up so soon is thanks to my body and always waking up around then. I've been trying to not pass out through the day as well, as I know if I sleep during the day, I'll probably mess up my sleep at night. Or how the turntables, it actually hit you differently. I don't think this is what I'm looking for. Frick. Yeah, that's code formatting, not. And that's just general string. Ugh, that sucks. Okay, I'll think of that later. I need to come back to that, because I don't know off the top of my head, unless there's something, unless there's something in the culture info here. Because that's doing text info, so TI to title case is there. Obviously, we're using 2 title case, but that's not what we want. 2 title case is what's removing the underscore and replacing it with a space. Oh, I'm gonna have to go through and... Oh, that's gonna take so long. It's not that bad, but that's gonna be so tedious. I'm gonna have to freaking just Control R underscore. Watch, and that'll fix it, won't it? So if I look at this one, yeah, that's immediately... Oh, that sucks so much. So the process is Control R, and then just manually putting them in. Oh, that's so frustrating. And I have to Control R it because I've already started using them in different places. So I have to do that 139 times. Oh, that sucks. For every single one as well. Oh, God. If I haven't got anything else to do, I'll go do that later, because... Man, that looks so much better than this. But that should have fixed the try add thing. So if I re-add it to the node... I am kind of curious what it does, since it already has a property drawer. I'll just take that out. And the script's not complaining, so that's definitely sorted something out. Set it to class. It did not render. Endpoint not being used. Class is missing. Flagged enum of Twitch API class enum. So it is sort of reading it, but it can't display it, I guess. Oh yeah, I can probably reconnect it now. Okay. So that's interesting. I wonder if it'll let me do a custom property drawer for a list. Well, for enums just in general. Because, man, like... Because this ain't gonna cut it. There's too many, and the inbuilt list is just not gonna handle it well. Yeah, it displays it all right there, but... Okay, hang on. How do I... I need to find out what's the processing is for this, because, man, that would be so handy. Notice I've already done the top 3 and it's not looking good anymore. I wonder, can I find it? Oh, it won't be on the... It'll be freaking... I'll have to look it up. funny, I've googled this before, it looks like. Which isn't a pleasant sight. Oh god, so you go on Stack Overflow, some of the answers that they post on there are like god awful. Like semi-built-in feature for this already. Simply type your enums and use underscore for grouping them into menus. You seem to already have this. Then have a custom property drawer replacing the underscore by a... Interesting. I'm gonna save that tab for later. Actually, I'll quickly show you. Freaking. So just stumbled across this. Freaking. So it took in the type of the enum. It got all the. Ew, Link. Don't do that. But broke up the enum by doing that. Made it one block high, and then for the property, it's literally just... You got the index, and then just told the pop-up to do it. And it produces that, which is really interesting. I did not know it would do that. I guess it's the property drawer, like, demanding that. Label current options. Interesting. But yeah, I'll save that for later. Maybe I can use that. Because we do have a lot of them that are, like, sharing the start of the names. Especially in the event sub. The event sub, if you look... Event sub enums. So if you look, we've got lots of them that are like channel underscore points underscore automatic rewards. So it might be worth doing a rename of these just so it can process them a lot better. But that still doesn't fix my issue because I would rather just have the automatic formatting. Well, if I'm going to do... In fact, yeah, if I'm going to do a custom drop-down anywhere, I don't think it's going to matter. I'll take it out for now, and then... I wonder what happens if it... So if it's got automatic features like that, I wonder what happens if I just... So I'll just take... I'll take this, copy it. So in the copy, we'll just do frickin'... Put the enum in. We'll rename this to the property drawer. Gut all this freaking song. So right, let's just copy and put it in what he did, and just see. Let's see what happens. God, I hate this. GUI content options. So you literally just built. So we don't actually need. We don't need the replace because they're all solid words. So you got the names. Select. Yeah, he just translated them all. I'll cave and just do it. I literally do. I'll do it for testing purposes. Got it. And the var. I don't like it. Ew. Right. So we don't need to replace the underscores like they did. So I just want to kind of see what the difference is between the default one and then just having that. Okay, so that does that. And then... Oh yeah, I need to update test to just be an enum selector, I guess. God, this song is so dumb. Right, so what that did... Oh, that did not do anything. That kept it the same awful style. Right, so... Just to make sure what we did actually did... Just make sure what we did actually is what that is. We'll just make it disappear. Oh, we've got ads in 2 minutes. I'm actually kind of tempted to start now and go to the toilet. I think I might do that actually. Yeah, there we go. It's gone. So that is what that would do. That sucks. Enum mask pop-up. Method obsolete. Makes an enum pop-up selection field. Can't convert enum to the enum. An explicit conversion exists. Okay. So I guess enum... I'll just put current and then... Is it the out? Is it this that it's struggling with? It might be this that it's struggling with, actually. Ah, yeah, there we go. Okay. And then that is just converting it back to an int. See what this is instead. Reloading and... Oh! Okay. It's still doing the absolutely terrible way of doing a scroll on this, but I guess that's a bit different. Anyway, ads are starting. Time to go pee and do whatever. I'll be back in 5. Right, there we go. Still 40 seconds on ads, so... I wonder... A better enum drop-down drawer for Unity. Code doesn't work for arrays of enums because they draw... Oh my god, what are you doing? Advanced drop-down... Well, I found something. Coders, what we do, we steal. Custom property trade. Ooh, oh, okay. So we'll do it to every draw. That is interesting. That, although that might not be a good use case for me, but we can adjust this. You shouldn't do global changes like this in a package. It will it'll cause problems down the line. Let's just put it that way. I'll put it underneath, and then I can just do this. Right, it also imported. Right, so we want to make that this. Do not do it for children. Rename that. Right, so that's just missing this. Always try and understand the code that you've taken. Don't just take it without understanding what it does. So, let's see. In the drawer, set it to single height. We have the serialized property itself with this class thing that he's made. So the GUI, if there's no drop down, build a drop down and add an option selected delegate with this. So it just applies the value when it's selected. That's okay. Takes the property, positions it with a prefix label. If event type is repaint, button rec is position. Event. So it's getting the current event of the repaint, gets the position of the button rectangle. GUI button, why? It's not even that long. Why'd you do this? So it makes a button with the style of a pop-up to then do the drop down of the custom thing. So this custom box is inherit from the class to implement your own drop down control. So he's inherited his own drop down to then new advanced drop down state of blank string options goes in enum display names of property applies, well, activates the delegate when selected item selected is from drop down. So advanced drop down item comes from Unity. Root equals nothing. Advanced drop down item equals new. Simplify that. So that built it, add some more. Okay. So let's see what that looks like. So I've changed it so it only applies it to my thing. Oh my god, that's so much nice. Oh my god, yes. That is so... I can scroll wheel and everything. Thank God for this guy. That is what I've been looking for this whole time. Why doesn't Unity just add that? That is so good. So, get add schedule. If I click on get clips. Yes. Yes! Oh my god, that is so good. That is exactly what I was looking for. Nice. Get rid of that old stuff. Right, I'm going to put this inside of the class so it remains as an identifying part of the class. I will do protected as well. We don't want anyone taking this. Right, so that's made this really nice. But it hasn't done it for this. So now the question is, how do we translate this amazing thing I found on GitHub to this? Where is that window? There it is. Okay. So that is where I got this from. Posek Advanced enum property drawer. Just, yeah, a better enum drop-down drawer for Unity. If you need an enum bedded one for this, it's like, Jesus, take this. Like, good lord, that is such a good improvement. And it's so basic as well. Oh my god. Like, I can search for stuff as well. Users, like, wow. I assume that's just what comes with advanced, like, drop-down. So it's... Yeah, property drawer, advanced string options, drop-down. Here from this class to implement your own... Yeah, I think this is just with advanced drop-down. Oh my god. What are they doing? Extensions, set max height for open pop down. That's not an extension though, that's just taking the rectangle and... Okay. Oh, extended show on with the button rect. Okay, yeah, they're just pulling stuff out their ass, but... Okay. Right. I assume there's nothing in here that we can just change. On option selected, minimum... So they've got minimum size. Item selected, min... Why is there a minimum size but not a maximum? I see why people complain now. That's so dumb. Okay. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Having this is just such a nice improvement. God, it even, like, correctly does the VIP part. But now, we need to work out to translate it over there. So this is currently living in my editor version. Maybe it's better if I move this to visual scripting. If I move it to visual scripting, it should have all the things still. But it will also have access to drawing it in the grid. If you give me a second. So this lives in... So not API, it'll be in... my brain hurts. I'm gonna... So it's in Streamlinked Utility Editor. Is it? Hang on. Yeah, Utility Editor. So we want to move this over into here. So oh, that didn't immediately like it. What's up? Ah, something's not gone right. It should have reference to the project, so I don't know why that's complained like it has. But it has, it's moved it out of there and put it in there correctly. But why is that suddenly why has that not liked it? Maybe if I change it to visual scripting, well, the name does need updating where it is, but why is that not? Oh yeah, I can get rid of test now as well. Ah, yeah, okay. It was missing it in the editor, not the So then we want to apply. Okay, so that's still not working. Ah, here we go, it sees it now. So, when I was looking at the visual scripting stuff, it's something to do with inspectable? Does just adding that work? Probably not, but we'll see. I've been trying to like get some documentation like for how the visual scripting stuff works, and there's so much stuff here, there, and everywhere. It's so annoying. Like, I hate things with bad documentation, or especially bad documentation structure, because we're trying to look through this, navigate like to the pieces we want. My God, if you have a bad documentation thing like on your website, I'm saying this, it probably fully applies to mine, doesn't it? But yeah, that didn't work. So me. Why did she send me cuddle or hug? Why did she send me that? I will never know. But why did this not work? Let me guess. It's for this, isn't it? It's not for the inner grid. It'll be for the... So if I change... A good way to test it is just immediately to change... Well, I won't change. I'll add... Bi-rection! The people in the VOD won't understand why I'm... Raise your bone up to the sky, chat. Okay, so Inspectable didn't change that either. So how do you get what's applied on the outside? Right, I'm gonna have to Google it again. Unity editor, visual scripting, custom property draw. Yes, I know how to use the property drawer. That's just it. Google. I put visual scripting for a reason. Create a property drawer for a custom type. Yep, just make a property drawer as normal custom drawer. Oh yeah, right. I was here before because they wrote the example wrong. They've got an extra square bracket here. Also, why is there a space here? Like, guys, come on. create the rest of your drawer, must just show a field to display how you want them to display in the editor interface. For more information to create... Well, yeah, that's how you make a property drawer, but... Editor GUI... Done with extreme What? Done with extreme practice. What do you mean extreme practice? sounds so funny. I don't know why. Yeah, okay, so this is just done a property drawer. It tells you just make a property drawer, it'll replace it. Well, that's a freaking lie. Extreme is a content type in FF14 where you fight bosses, but in much harder variant. How do you practice that? Is that just getting beaten up by the bosses? How did why do they have to be so frustrating? There's going to be like one attribute which you just add and it'll work. Unit header inspectable. Not valid on property index of field decorations. Inspector? See what that does? From the example website, it's basically just said, oh, make up... Oh, that did not... What on earth? Ooh. Unit port widget. Oh my god. Okay. That is absolutely flying off the rails. Let's just take that out. Oh, god. How you doing anyway, Ravi? Did you like the meme I sent you? Okay, right, this is stop shitting itself. Okay, that's sorted. Didn't I have Inspector on this? Oh, this is Inspector. What? What? How do I make this work? So this is, after create a property drawer, you must generate the required property provider scripts from your visual scripting project settings. For more info, I swear to God. Property settings, so it's wanting something in here. Oh wait, no, here. Custom inspector properties. Inspector... Don't tell me that was it. So that didn't change. That didn't change either. Okay. 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 God, their website is so bad. Oh well. Does it work now if I put inspectable? Nope. Oh my god. I love how clear it is. I love how easy to understand their documentation website is. I love that so much. Channel iCalendar. Oh my god. Script reference resolver. Fix miss... What? No missing script reference was found. Okay. Regenerate nodes? It said to just make a property draw and then regenerate, so... Anytime, Unity, please. Oh, there we go. So, no change and no change. It's so unclear. Right, I don't know what to do. It's so unclear. I have no idea what to do because their finish property draw script, it just inherits from property draw. It's a class, overrides on GUI, only overrides on GUI. It doesn't do begin property. I don't know. It's highly unlikely that'll fix it, but that's one difference. Well, that's the main. It's the main difference, but So no change, no change. It's so much pain. Why is this so bad? Generate the required property provider scripts from the visual scripting project settings. For more information, configure project settings. The following is an example of a script. You can decide what fields you want to display, how you want to display them. For example, you might want to use UI Elements module to create a drawer. More information how to create see the class itself. Okay, the bit I'm just not understanding here. After you create a custom property drawer, you must generate the required property provider scripts from your visual scripting project settings. For more information, see the configure project settings. That is literally just this. But it's so unclear. Do I generate again? Like, I don't understand. Yeah, that's still not worked. I have the same... Oh, people have an issue with it in particular. Oh, and on a visual script. Right, okay. So these guys are... Okay, there we go. That was weird. Weird thing is, it worked at some point in the past. It doesn't work anymore. I get the... No inspector for type warning. Okay, so just remember posting you're not posted back after find the solution. Anyway, the answer is pretty stupid. You need to click the button, project settings, visual scripting, generate. It's under... No way. No way is it a special... Custom inspector... That's what I'm clicking, though. That's literally what I'm clicking. And it's not doing it. Work finding the editor component inspector and the... My enum is serializable but not inspectable since it is an enum. When I create a visual... it doesn't have the property drawer. It outputs the raw information from the enum. I already tried the... He tried the project settings custom inspector generate button and the regenerate nodes after... type options and the property drawer still doesn't execute. To verify, I edited log statements. And literally, a guy down here literally just goes, "Oh, I'm stupid, do the project settings." He said he did that! You moron! God. Oh, God, I'm too unwell to be angry at this. Like, he literally says, "Ah, yes. I've hit the buttons in the options. Anyway, I'm pretty stupid. I pressed that button, it fixed my issue." Dude, you didn't contribute at all. So frustrating, man. Customer render inside the editor UI elements not being called suggests something. Adding root visual element dot bind serialized rule. I have no idea what this one is on about, but... Root visual element. Yeah, that doesn't exist, so... No, that seems like a different issue. I don't want to be just Googling stuff on stream. Man, I don't think anyone's got a solution for this, and that sucks. It's just one of those things that Unity's just broken with. Double check I made it serializable, which shouldn't matter because it showed up in the... Showed up on the thing. Yeah, I made it serializable. So unclear. Oh. The only other thing I can think of was the script did it. Oh, let's just remove that. The script did it where it applied it to every enum. So this was enum, and then it applied it to all children, which isn't ideal, but let's just see if that works. So we save it, and then... So then we generate the nodes, and then we generate the custom inspector properties. Inspectors can be handled in very Unity parameters. However, to be compatible with your custom editor drawers, some additional property provider scripts must be generated. Yeah, I wish it would actually do that. Like, I would much rather have the much more advanced property drawer for my enum. Regeneration complete. So now that should do it with all. Nope. And nope. Bruh, how do you... That's so... frustrating, man. So I guess we undo that. There's no point. I mean, it's nice to have, but... Bruh, just... Why doesn't it show? Unity has once again foiled my plans. I'm trying to think if I can do a, like... If I could just do a basic property draw for a smaller example. If I just have... I've probably got like a random small class around here somewhere. Yeah, let's say I just take, like, snooze next add, I don't know. And we just make a property drawer out of it. Why are you not... You should... There we go. So doing that, it's not showing because obviously it's a custom field. So we'll make the property drop down. Oh yeah, I need to. That's something I'm gonna rewrite or potentially even get rid of. I don't know yet. That was what I was gonna do. Partially what I was gonna do today. So we'll just. There we go, and then single height, and then we want. How do we do this? We'll probably just do a single drop down field. Property draw stuff. I can't remember. Where is it? I'll just take stuff from a current existing one. Oh yeah, begin and end property. Probably a good idea to put that in to start with. I guess we'll just give it a text field. So we'll take the basic shape. And apply a... We'll apply a text field to it. So rect fold out, and we'll just that did not do anything. Oh wait, yeah, I need to generate inspector properties now. And that didn't work. Why do I even try? Why do I even try? That should just make a text field. Unless... I don't know. It was given a new one by default, so it should make the field. I guess the last test is... how does it look as one of these? What was it called? Snooze. I've got so much undoing to do after this. Snuzz. So that worked. Okay. Why did that work? I hate Unity sometimes. Sometimes Unity is just so frustrating. Why did that work? Right, hang on. Set that back to... Oh, whoops. Ugh. Frustration. Why is it still not worked? There's something it's just not telling me, and I hear that so much. Basic has to derive custom pro... Use this to... Okay, so it's not that. I don't know what I'm missing here. This is more frustration than I was bagging myself into. Because this should just work. But why doesn't it work? Theoretically, I should just be able to... It was still reloading, so maybe if I stop and start again. Okay, it's not getting there. Why? Why is that? Okay. Huh? I'm so confused. I'm so confused, chat. Why? There's nothing in here that is preventing it. It should just grab it and put it in. But it doesn't. The question is, why doesn't it? What if I, like... Does it just not see the project to inspect it? Right, okay, you can't... Oh, that triggered it. So it can get there, but why can't it get to the other one? Yeah, why doesn't that work? It's just not calling it at all. What? That is so odd. What? I've not done anything in particular to restrict it. So why is that just not running? Oh, this has one reference? Publish. Oh, right, the construct, right. The frickin'. Descriptor for that. Unit descriptor. So this is the property drawer of this. Which, when you look at the node, we are using the same class. Yeah. My head. Unity works in strange ways. True. I doubt use for children will change that, but if I can't work it out, I'll do something else. Yeah, that's not. Unless it wants freaking yeah, generate custom inspector properties. And it's still broken. Wait. Do I add my assembly here? Notice from this assembly can use editor-only APIs using the mic. Yeah, sure, shut up. Yeah, none of them are using editor stuff. Except that one. So I guess I'll just be consistent and just add them all, see what it does. Surely it's got to work now. Surely. Oh, God. My breathing's getting worse again. Come on, Unity. Come on. So all those nodes got added. Now generate those properties. I swear to God. If it doesn't work, I'll just take them out that list. Right. So then it still hasn't. I don't. Why does that not work? Oh well. We'll take them all out anyway. does like to take its time. Sometimes it does it quickly, and then other times it's just like, it's just... I don't know how to get this working. Twitch is so unclear on it. And it's like, yeah, just do a property drawer. Makes property drawer. It no worky. Why it no worky? I don't know. It no worky because no worky. What's the reason for it no worky? It no worky. Thanks, Unity. Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't know how to get this working, man. No. I'm going to move this back to the other assembly, and then I'll think about doing something else. We got ads coming up, so it gives me a bit of a time to think. Right, so we want to then take... request node descriptor... So this one must be the... Yeah, that's the enum property drawer. Throw that back in utility. And now it's back in there. Okay. So this didn't look like anything in particular was binding that. Yeah, that's not changed, and that's not changed. It's as bad as ever. Okay. From what I remember, that's the same reference. Is there anything to go by to just tell it? I am not seeing anything in here to help. Reset type, freaking. Set is different cache or I'm tempted to use one of those bottom functions. Is editing multiple objects? Yeah, I'll just I'll apply that and then just. It's a long shot, honestly. It's a long shot. Yeah, that didn't work. Update if required. Oh, that one's obsolete. Oh. Right, we got ads. I need to turn the light on. Oh god. Why is Unity so shit sometimes? They surely must know. They surely must know how shit they are sometimes. Nope, and nope. It's going to be something so simple that we just don't know. Override this method to make your property use your own toolkit-based GUI for the property. Maybe if I build it in a different way. If I override create property GUI instead, might work. Oh wait, yeah, that's so. Right. That's the only other way, I guess. So it's a bit harder because we don't have positioning and everything. We have to rely on layout things, but oh right, yeah, I don't even use them, do I? So I assume I make a visual element and then visual element VE equals hang on. I'll just quickly, because there'll be a specific class of stuff that contains all the logic of like working with this on property GUI UI. So create a visual element. Pop-up window, add the pop-up window to the container, then adds the details to the pop-up. Okay. Oh, they're doing something with loading in USAML. Clone tree, pop-up window, display name using container drawer. Oh, they're adding a couple things. Oh, it's two different ways. One with XAML and then one with C#. Okay, so it's, yeah. Can I just make this and then... Can't convert to visual element. I assume this doesn't... yeah, it's just an abstract class that doesn't help. God. So I guess we do button... We then give it button... Okay. Okay, I've got the sort of gist of it going. So button.text, yeah, equals property name. We'll just do that for now. I just want it displaying something. Oh, I'll also hide this. No change, no change. But what if we regenerate? If this doesn't change it, then it's just busted. I don't know what else to do. No change, no change. Okay. It just doesn't work. That sucks. That really sucks. Like, there's no explanation of why it doesn't work either. So, like, I can just search Unity editor. What was it? Visual scripting custom property drawer. Enum. No, I can't find anything, man. It's just... It don't work. Related topic. Example code for property drawer doesn't work. Not working on scriptable object. Oh, I'm getting tired. This not breathing very good stuff is taking its toll on me. I think I might go chill out for a little bit. I've got a couple things I need to go through and update. I need to think if I'm actually gonna do this, because it might not even work, honestly. Because I made this because it's a start to. Because if you look, I've got header values. It just causes that error. So it's basically a start of just potentially doing that. But yeah, it's yeah. I could just keep doing a bit of passive digging and stuff to see if I like, because it's really bugging me. Because this list is so unintuitive. It's so bad you can't search it. It's not. It's not good. It's not good. But yeah. The guy never posted a solution, even though he has the exact same problem. So yeah, I don't know. I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you on it. Code broke. It's the code is completely fine though. The code for this, where is it? Freaking. The code for this worked flawlessly in the test. It worked flawlessly. In fact, I don't think you were here, were you? If I just get up and yeah, because I deleted test because we didn't need it anymore. If I just make test. Also, the old man EP time, my lungs are squeezing together like. It's just. It's not good. It sucks to be asthmatic. Okay, so the test we just freaking add. Oh, this is the same name. Unum. There we go. So, as you can see, it works brilliantly. I found it online with some modifications. It looks really nice. You can search it and everything. But for some reason, it just doesn't do it here. It doesn't draw it. And it's like, why? Oh yeah, just do a property draw. I did property draw and it no worky. So yeah, frustrations. But yeah, I shouldn't push myself too hard to keep streaming, considering I still am unwell, and I have been talking a lot. Oh, it's just my asthma's catching up with me with this cold or something. So good stuff. Good stuff. Slow comeback though, but I might stream something later on. I might do, like, if my breathing isn't that bad, I might do Balatro or something like that. I'm not sure. But I'm going to have a quick look to see if we got a person to raid. Oh, the nickname and Lumion from the collaboration stream, which No one stuck around on my stream to watch my side of it. Literally no one. Thanks, guys. But I forgive you. It was very late, and Hime was streaming, and obviously everyone watches Hime over me. God. Right. Pick one to raid. Freaking nickname. We'll go on nickname. Okay. Right, there we go. Anyway, guys. Thanks for stopping by to listen to my old man ramblings of how to code and stuff like that. Obviously, if you guys want to learn more about code, I'm always happy to help you learn how to code. Or if you just want to use Unity, I can help you use Unity. And for now, I'm just streaming this because I am a bit unwell. But I am going to try and stream a lot more and see about making content on YouTube again, more specifically based on Unity content maybe. But we'll see about that. I don't want to spend loads of time on YouTube and Twitch if nothing's going to come about of it. Which stream, because I was eeping super early these past days. I think it was last Friday. It was just a load of us streaming Lockdown Protocol. And yeah, it was good fun. It was funny because I was playing Apex to like 4 or 5 people. The second Hime started streaming, we swapped over to Lockdown Protocol. My viewership went to 1. Everyone just abandoned me to watch Hime, which was honestly expected. I am the sub version of Hime, so. But anyway, raid time is running out. Thanks everyone for stopping by. I might stream later tonight, we'll see. And